everybody, welcome back. Today we're looking at the TWAB of 6/4/2020 and we got a lot of good news for Season 11 and Season 12. Starting off, Bungie gives us this tape on the Black Lives Matter movement going in the world, as well as links to multiple support sites if you'd like to go check them out, link in the description. Then we see that Bungie Pride Pins are back in stock just in time for Pride Month. So if you want to support the Pride community along with Bungie, feel free to go get your Pride Pin at Bungie store, link in the description before they sell out again. All proceeds go to the It Gets Better project, as well as you get a super cool emblem and calling card for picking one up too, so make sure to go do so. Now, getting into the juicy stuff. Within D2, we have been waiting for the almighty, bit too long actually, but on June 9th, 9 AM PDT, we will learn more about the future of D2. During this week, we're actually teased with two trailers with what seems to be Europa, involving the Drifter and Eris. Check them out. Now moving on to the next patch 2.9.0 coming next Tuesday with Season 11. A reminder of legendary armor ornaments. Bungie has shifted the Season 11 armor to be offered during gameplay instead of inside the Season Pass. The Season of Opulence Intrepid ornament sets are returning. An additional 2300 Bright Dust will be inside the Season Pass. A flare option will be added to feature shaders and spawn effects. Some highly requested items will be returning. Now for some bad news for the Hunter mains. Sorry to say, but Powerful Friends is no longer gonna be stackable. You know, the one that gets you triple 100 stats? Yeah, that's going away. It no longer stacks with so that you can only have one mod of Powerful Friends at a time. In fact, only seasonal solar mods are supposed to be intended to stack. But in Season 11, there will be a similar mod that will affect strength, so keep a lookout for that one. As well as enhanced auto rifle, fusion rifle, and bow loaded armor mods will now have a chance to drop from Pinnacle mod sources. For you raiders out there who have done countless raids and not gotten the exotic drop, this one's for you. 1000 Voices, Anarchy, and Always on Time, the exotic sparrow from the Secret Chest and Scourge, will have an increased drop rate starting at 10% and maxing at 50% after 20 clears. For you Trials players out there, in case any of you still play with a huge amount of cheaters on PC, additional Masterwork materials will be rewarded at 3, 5, and 7, a new weekly bounty that unlocks Trials engrams on Scene 14, which matches with the third win reward for the week. Token distribution has been rebalanced for the 3, 5, and 7 wins. This also includes repeated passages, so it may be more useful to do the 5 and 7 matches instead of ruining players' experiences from farming the first 3 wins. Tokens are now specifically granted through wins and bounties, no longer on match completions, and the passage of wealth now doubles the amount of tokens earned at 3, 5, and 7. Next we get a huge amount of information on controller remapping. I'd recommend reading through the TWAB yourself to find any specifics you might need, as it is a bit much for me to read in detail. Finally, we get the season report. When Season 11 comes next Tuesday, there will be a number of items that will go away. This includes the Season-worthy Season Pass and all of its bonuses, Season-worthy Seal and Almighty title. Please note that the Almighty title must be claimed and equipped in order for you to keep it. Access to all the bunkers, the artifact and the player power increase, Seraph Towers, and finally the 4th Horseman and Fellwinter's Light Quest. So if you need any of those, be sure to go get it before Tuesday. If you want to claim any of the past season's rewards, you must do so from the link in the description. This will allow you to grab rewards from the Season of Dawn Season Pass, but once Season 11 drops, you can only grab rewards from the Season of Worthy Season Pass. So if you are maxing yourself out to get the most amount out of Season 11, I recommend not grabbing any of the exotic engrams in your Season Pass, and once Season 11 officially drops, grab those engrams so you can go ahead and get the exotics you don't already have. We also get a list of issues that will be resolved for update 2.9.0, which is coming on Tuesday. Polaris Lance's perfect 5th explosive shot is no longer being cancelled by a subsequent shot. Dune March's linear actuators perk will now work after triggering on yellow bar enemies. Players on Steam will no longer have their FPS locked at 30 when relaunching the game. Offline players and clans will no longer have their names set to offline. Warlock Celestial Fire melee ability will now trigger the Winter Gaia's Warlord Sigil perk. One current known issue is the worms inside the Broodhold strike. If the worms despawn, players need to kill all the worm knights and place any remaining worms for another knight to spawn. That is a big problem that's been happening within even the Grandmaster Nightfalls, so that will be fixed sometime after 2.9.0. One last thing that actually showed up just now on Twitter. DMG, the community director, posted on Reddit a little while ago talking about Antius wards. Some changes that they wanted to make to Antius wards that didn't make it into the patch for next week, but currently scheduled to come out at the following week, so the second week of Season 11. Remove bonus to super energy when reflecting shots, and added 1.5 seconds of sprinting before the exotic perk can be triggered by sliding. That's all the changes they're gonna make for Season 11 it seems like, but they'll make more changes later on depending on player feedback for the sandbox. So that's everything for the TWAB of 6/4/2020. Be sure to tune back in on Tuesday, June 9th for the reveal stream of Season 11 and possibly the fall expansion. It is the most odd reveal we've had so far in Destiny's history because it will be revealed to us about 1 hour before the season actually drops. So they'll show us everything, they'll probably show us the roadmap, and then we'll have an hour to decide if you want to get it or not. So thanks for watching, hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video.